Times now, Nick, and they say most banks carry traces of cocaine. I think the Bank of England may have been getting high on their own supply by the sound of it.
Yeah, this is shocking. People of any gender can be pregnant, Bank of England states. And, of course, you need the Bank of England to be sober and in touch with reality. So this puts all that in question. And, of course, it's to get in Stonewall's list of top 100 employers with this absurd diversity scheme. And I thought this was completely debunked by the BBC documentary. And I guess give credit to the BBC. Stephen Nolan completely debunked this, and he exposed the Stonewall diversity table as essentially a pyramid scheme where you pay Stonewall to give you advice on how to improve your ranking in Stonewall's league table. Absurd pyramid scheme. But yet the Bank of England are following this and doing all these ridiculous things.
To be fair, they do produce fiat currency. It's a very similar sort of...
Yes, fair enough. They have to include pronouns in their email signatures, and they're going to have gender-neutral toilets on the 7th floor for some reason. It's
all... the old lady of Threadneedle Street isn't henceforth to be known as the old person of Threadneedle Street.
Yeah, but also what really worries me, and I know people who work in the Bank of England, and I feel for them, is that all of the employees are going to have a diversity and inclusion objective for each calendar year, and will be assessed on it. Imagine that meeting. I mean, I'd have to quit immediately. Yeah. And they talk about quantitative targets of LGBTQ employees, so it's equity, it's equality of outcome rather than opportunity. Yeah. Complete disaster. How is the Bank of England enthralled to Stonewall?
Well, yeah, the Bank of England is supposed to deal with inflation and not fuel it. I mean, this is this sort of weird woke inflation of diversity targets and things. The Bank of England should be popping that bubble. It's ridiculous.
Absolutely.